Ladies and gentlemen, dons from around the world, we're back. DJ Khaled, it's another one. Fabrizio Romano, here we go. We're doing the consistent thing. Before we get into it, it's imperative and important that I shout out Maxi Nutrition, who powers the DONCAST, keeping us fueled. They're the reason we're able to be consistent. Titans Podcast Studios. If you're interested in filming podcasts, this is where we film. Hit up the good guys at Titans. Quote the Dons. They'll look after you. I must say, I'm a well-travelled man when it comes to podcasts. I've been in many a studio, and this has got to be up there with probably one of the best. So Titans Podcast Studios in Bromley, South London. Give them a shout. Quote the Dons. They will look after you. I think we should spend no more time arguing about what it is to be a good man and be one. To my left, a leader, skipper, good friend, pioneer, Big G.
Try my best, Donny, man. We're here again.
Sometimes that's all we can do. The truth is, in true Don fashion, there have been a few technicals, so we haven't got as long for this Doncast as we would like, and there's much to cover. So we've probably got about an hour max, I think. So we're going to have to try and run through things. How's your day been?
Yeah, listen, it's been a productive week, a productive day. We've been covering, as you know, sponsorship deals for the new season. We have to always plan ahead. After speaking to Andy Answer, who's in Jamaica, finally getting his breakaway. Even on holiday, he's still got access to his WhatsApp.
Got his boots on.
So it's a very humbling experience to have him as a chairman. So he's still on business. We're talking big deals, Donny, man. But I also want to remind you that in the new season, from March, we've got to be applying for the FA Cup and the FA Vars. New frontiers we haven't ever had yet.
I heard you right, bro.
New frontiers, bro.
Yeah, man, you didn't stutter. FA Cup, FA Vars, we're going to be entering it. You're going to see SC Dons in the FA Cup and FA Vars next year. It's amazing, bro. Are we surprised? I don't believe we are. I think we put faith in the higher above. And nothing surprises me at this club. But yeah, big shout out to the chairman Andy Answer in Jamaica. And we had two very exciting business conversations today, which also keeps me, before I get into it, we're talking sponsorships for next season. So get in contact from now.
Yeah.
If you want to be involved in sponsoring SC Dons for where we're going, info@scdons.com. Let's have a discussion.
Link on the screen, man. And on top of that, Donny, just as we arrived, we had a few changes to the fixtures. Listen, number one, Antonio. Manager of the month.
Oh, yeah.
Manager of the month, back to back. I ain't just singing randomly, bro.
What's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, back-to-back manager.
Back-to-back manager of the month, Antonio Gonella. Manager of the month for December, manager of the month for January. So he is the first manager in the history of the Scaffold Division 1 to receive manager of the month in 2025.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So back-to-back manager of the months, we told you to trust the process. So big up Antonio and the whole backroom staff, the whole management team. Congratulations, gentlemen. But there is more work to do. I'm going to get into it. We have two guests today, very important guests. And as always, I believe it's important that a man introduces a man correctly. As I said, two guests. First guest. This gentleman has become a very close friend of mine. We have tasted the wine of foreign grape together. He's a talented footballer, a business owner, a man of faith, guided by his beliefs, and speaks with the wisdom of two tongues. A strategist, a chess player, and in my opinion, one of the best small-sided footballers in the country. The ladies love him, but the truth is he loves love. With him, a man with an eye for talent, I believe trilingual, heavily inducted in the Italian regime. An old dog who's seen the foxholes. He's here to invest in the future. Ozamarim, Hascliffe, SD, welcome.
Come on, boys.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Come
Gentlemen,
on.
man.
Happy to be here.
May I,
Calling for Warriors.
should I say anticipated, highly anticipated?
Yeah.
We've been quiet.
We have been. We've been humble.
We've been very humble, bro. We've been very humble. The SC Dons is a big project. It's an 11-a-side football team. But I think sometimes people might actually forget how serious we take the fives.
Yeah. Yeah, we're an influential side, I think, when it comes to the five side. You know, we love the game.
Trust me.
We do what we need to do, but most importantly, we do our talking on the pitch.
That's true, bro.
You know, results speak for themselves.
I make you right. Oz, how's your day been, bro?
Good, man. Good. I would like to say thank you for having me, George, Donny. It's been a good day, man. I think there's a lot to talk about.
There is, bro.
Bro, we start from 2023, if we're being honest. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, like, I'm excited because I feel like it's been long overdue, but, like, we're here now and let's talk, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like we've been humble. We've played more than we've spoke, and we've represented ourselves on the pitch to our ability. If that makes sense.
Because you haven't even, I don't even think you've been on any other podcasts at all.
Nah. And you know what's so mad? Because shout out to Fitz and Stars and them, man. I said to this the other day, and I don't really go on these other shows, bro. And like when I see it, it's like it's funny to me because we're here now, and it's like I've been at the Dons since 2019.
Yeah.
And it's mad. It's nearly 4 years from a decade when you think about it.
Trust me.
Wow.
And it's like,
Wow.
it's funny because Fitz, shout out to Fitz, I know it's love, innit? But he messaged me, he was like, Oz, I know the Dons are not entering, I know the Kings are not entering. I know it's off topic, which I just might as well just say it. He was like, can you play for us for Stars? Not out in Stars, but I was just like, Fitz, bro.
One club, man.
One club man,
One
bro.
club
Like,
man.
bro, come on. He was like, to be fair, he said it's far-fetched. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ike asked me, but I was just like, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
I was just like, bro, she even asked, bro.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like I can't go on these other shows. And shout out to Roots because, listen, Roots, what he does for the scene and for the community, even Sunday League and five-a-side, you got to give respect because he puts the work in, and probably you and Gino and Oz, and there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes with editing, and I can't even imagine. So like, shout out to Roots because there's some people that can't wait to watch podcasts and interviews, and 'cause that's what we're here for. So yeah, man, there's a lot to talk about.
Big up the scene.
Yeah, for sure.
Oz, you good, Geek? You good? Remember, hey, Geek, just a quick one. You know you can speak, bro. Like, don't worry. I always say this is an amateur podcast.
But yeah, man.
But yeah.
Touch base on Kings, man. Let's get straight to it, Donny.
Yeah, we're gonna get straight into it because, as I said, they might end up all being a second part.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
sure,
Because
for
you know
sure.
what, there is really so much
much
to discuss. There really is, yeah. As you said, Oz, like we can go back to 2019, bro.
Yeah.
We can go back
So
to
much
when
to
we
be said
go
about
back to when we
from
played
then
against
onwards.
you.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I
Yeah.
think for the sake of this podcast, we're gonna keep it current
For sure.
because we are sort of on a time limit. So what I'm gonna do to kickstart this is I want to just start with SC Dons Kings because that will lead us into the summer of 2024. And the reason why I say that is because I feel as though that last year was when we really started entering tournaments.
Yeah.
Consistently.
Consistently.
On a consistent basis.
When was the Wild Hydrate? Just off topic. Was that 23 or 24?
Early 24. It was early March.
Cool. So
Early
let's-
March, March.
yeah.
The
The
heat.
beginning of the
Beginning of the
year,
year.
innit?
The heat started around February. The tournament was about March, April.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I need to make
Just
much of
before
introduction.
summer,
I feel
yeah.
as though everyone knows what the fives is
Yeah.
if you're locked into SC Dons by now. But just to quickly touch on it, you have Goals Bexley Heath, which is 40-minute games,
Yeah.
2 halves of 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's a league situation,
10-week league. Yeah.
10-week league, yeah? Then you have tournaments in five-a-side football,
Yeah.
or small-sided football, because some tournaments are six-a-side.
Yeah.
But let's just generalize it as five-a-side football. You have tournaments, yeah?
Correct.
Now, tournaments are very different to league football
Yeah.
because tournament games are what, 10, 12 minutes?
10 minutes.
On the odd, there might be a 15.
Semi-final, final 15.
Yeah, but in the group stage, it's usually like a 10 minute.
12.
If that sometimes.
Not even a half time usually, is there?
No, straight games.
Unless
Which
it's
is
a final.
which is where you begin to see different styles of five-a-side football. All right, so I'm saying all that to say this. So when we play tournament football, we figured out that there's different styles. You can't you can play that style at Goals Bexley Heath,
Yeah.
but it's a longer format. Yeah, cool. I've just wanted to get all that out of the way. So at Bexley Heath, we're doing what we're doing. We start doing tournaments in 2024 with SC Dons Kings.
Yeah.
Can you allow? I mean, I know what's going on, but let's hear from you. So I'll take us back.
Mm-hmm.
We took part in our first ever national tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now in five-a-side football, there's so many tournaments. Tournaments here, tournaments there, all these whatever tournaments. But the Champions League is nationals.
Yeah.
For me, that's
World Cup. Euros.
that's World Cup.
Yeah.
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 Because again, there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Because people keep talking about, we win all these tournaments, tournaments. What tournament? Like, what really is that tournament? Yeah? Because then I can start saying, well, we won some other tournament. We won Ends Cup. We won this. We won. Bro, let's talk national football.
Mm-hmm.
When you're talking nationals,
Talk the ones that
you better mention SC
SC
Dons.
Yep.
Yeah, because we had 2 nationals in 2024 and we was in the final twice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stars League because they was also in the final twice.
Yeah.
To me, that's the elite.
Yeah.
Yeah. We go and win loads of numerous tournaments, etc. As other teams do, but nationals is where it's at.
Yeah.
So SC Dons Kings Oz.
Yeah.
Before I give you the mic, the reason why people probably want to know about it, we reached the Wild Hydrate national tournament with the Invincibles. The Invincible side was you, Dom Pires, KO5, Brad.
Yeah.
G was playing Triple F. There was whatever, but we got to the national final. We lost on penalties. Stars League. People might have looked at that and said, "These man, you man are cold." First ever national, and you went to the final like that and lost on what? Penalties, bro. Which these man love to do, bro. Penalties.
Yeah.
These man love a penalty shootout, bro. Come on, play us, bro.
It's part of the game now, man.
I get it. And I've learned that the hard way.
The hard way.
Because
No,
first time I was thinking, why are you man celebrating?
The hardest way.
Hard, bro. We've lost 4
4
finals.
tournaments, I think. Yeah.
We've lost 4 finals on penalties, bro.
Yeah.
All of our finals on penalties.
Yeah.
Cool. SC Dons Kings is born. We lost the national final.
Ring.
I found myself in Toby Carvery with you, Dom Pires, and King Hass.
Yeah.
Pissy blocks.
Pissy blocks
Big
in.
up King Hass, man.
We had a conversation in Toby Carvery. Can you talk to us about SC Dons Kings, please?
Boy, so SC Dons Kings, it's crazy because like the way it works, it's like things happen and we all believe in God here, and I think everything happens for a reason. And that Wild Hydrate team, amazing team, amazing. Kurt, Lefty was in that team.
Yeah.
Oz, Noddy, didn't play much, but he showed his part. Bradley and G. And let's be honest, we're all men here. We were the best team that day. If we're being honest,
100%.
like, without being biased, we can sit here and say we were the best team. We walked through the quarters, we walked through the semis, 3-0, 4-0, finals 1-0 up, going to win it, and then they scored in the last minute. And to be fair, hit the post and in fair. Shout out to Omar, it went top. It went in and they beat us on penalties. But then the reaction was crazy because not Matt Kurt, but it's on camera. He just stormed off. He wasn't in the team talk. And shout out to Matty Waller, who's won nationals with IFC and is a seasoned 5-a-side player. He said, boys, this is your first national tournament. And you've got to the final, and with all due respect, probably the team that should have won it. But I think with nationals, it's like, how can I say it? I've always said it's the journey rather than actually winning it. So it's the journey of driving up there. It's the journey of staying in the hotel the night before, the team bonding, the little banter, the little games during the drive. And that's what I think that people don't see, you know?
I know what game it's
you know what I'm talking about, like the country games and
games.
Do you know what I'm saying? And like that's what I think nationals mean, because it's like we're one here. And like we have banter and we joke around, and you was awful today. G, you should have saved that, or Ozzy should have put that.
No, I saved everything. I could see the one goal.
Do you know what I'm saying?
F,
Like,
bro.
She was on fire.
Big up
that tournament.
Club Impossible.
Yeah,
The
big
night
up.
before.
bro,
That
shout us out,
was
bro.
the second
I've
national.
forgotten the name of my man.
That was the second
I
national.
forgot his
No,
name
it
as
weren't the
well.
second
Proper
national.
cool guy,
We
man.
went out
It
the
was the
first
first
time.
one.
The
That was
first
our
one.
first
Bro, I remember
one.
we was waiting
I
like
just got a
queue,
memory
yeah,
of my
Donny G.
Snapchat. I showed
Bro,
Brad.
I was
Before
ill,
you know, I
fam.
got
written
something on my
off.
wrist. Before you know,
Listen.
I'm in a table of
So
lights
listen,
flashing.
we've pulled up. We've gone to
And
Manchester.
Noddy with them fat laces. On
Listen,
them.
bro. Let's say it, bro.
Leather
Let's say
jacket.
it.
Leather
We're here to
pants.
talk, right?
Leather
We're
pants.
here to talk,
There's no
right?
filter, bro.
That's what I'm saying. We're here
We're
to
men
talk.
here. Hey, Donny, there's no filter,
We're here
bro.
to talk, bro.
There's no filter.
We've gone Manchester for the national.
Yep.
We stepped out the night before because that's what we do.
We come out at 6 a.m, bro. Come back at
Yeah,
6
we
a.m.
came out. Listen, that before our national, we said we're in Manchester. We're gonna have some fun. So we've gone out the night before, gone to Manchester. One club at Impossible. We're in the line. Then the promoters pulled out. Come out.
Yeah.
Oh, the Don's in the building. Who's getting so much love in Manchester? Yeah.
Oh, it was so much love.
He busts us on a VIP table. VIP wrists,
Yeah.
Hennessy, everything.
We can find a picture, man.
They
We're gonna find a
they
picture,
even
so
played
big 'em
your
up.
song.
They played my song as well, and I remember I hardly even rap
yeah,
anymore.
brother,
They
they
played
even
my
played your
song.
song.
Listen, we had a good night, yeah. I see Noddy pull up in leather jeans. I said, this ain't gonna last. Big up Noddy, yeah, but I just knew it wasn't gonna last.
Yeah.
So like anyway, so I was ill the next day, bro. Like remember I couldn't
Donny
even
was written
whatever I
off.
was written
Donny
off.
was written off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, but we got to the final, bro. Lost on penalties.
Yeah.
And there was a situation, as you said, because
Things happened, innit?
things happened, and then SC Don's Kings came to
I
fruition.
think obviously that happened, and then shortly after we went to Cancun,
Yeah.
and then I remember we was in Cancun and G was handling things back here, and I remember we had a game on a Monday, and then I think it was like 6 p.m. We was on the, we're just chilling in it. 6 p.m. we get a message. Kurt's pulled out. Brad's pulled out.
R2J.
Yeah,
R2J.
and then I think you had Ramirez, and
Yeah.
you had just, what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
it
and
was a
at the
mixed
point
match
it was
team.
like the fives was.
The Fives was in a bad place.
It was like, what's happened? Because we're up here, and then within a space of 2 weeks, we're down here.
Yeah.
And then G's like, boys, I'm struggling here. And then we ended up losing to R2J.
Yeah.
And then I remember we had a management call, and we were just like, boys, like, what's happened? Well, 1 minute we're dominating, and we lost in the final. And like, with us, we all were hardworking men here. It's just straight, okay, we lose, but wake up, back to it again, work, next day. And that's what we're used to. We lost the Nationals. Monday, we got a game against SBA.
Yeah.
Pass back.
It's like, with all due respect,
Yeah.
we got to play who's in front of us.
Yeah.
That's just the reality of it. You might get slapped in the face. You got to wake up.
That's
and
how
do
we
what
are.
you gotta
And
do.
you know what?
Yeah.
I remember,
bounce back.
I do remember, because we're not going to go into everything.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to build up.
Because
Because
you made a good
yeah.
point, because as men, like, we have conversations off camera or whatever, but people were probably wondering what happened with KO 5 sort of thing.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying this, because he said, because, bro, we lost the final, and like you said, he stormed off. There was no
Yeah.
communication, all of that nonsense. That's not how we are. We're
Yeah.
not like that,
You
bro.
win as a
We've
team, you
bare
lose as a
losses in
team.
life, yeah. So for us, that was like, what's this guy doing, bro?
Bro,
Like,
for
allow
sure,
it.
for
We
sure.
lose together.
Yeah.
SC Dons ain't even really cool pally with other people anyway. We're our very own unit. Especially back then, I didn't
Yeah.
know any of these
Yeah.
small
Bro, we
sided
was in
guys.
the car
Now
for
it's
5
different.
hours.
Yeah, because we like
After that
played on
loss.
so many
I
tournaments
missed the
now.
penalty.
Yeah.
And you man like brothers to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed the penalty,
And we
bro.
spoke about it in the
We
car.
spoke
I was in
about
the
it.
car with you, man,
Yeah.
for 5 hours.
Yeah.
5 hours on the
Yeah.
way back to London, midnight, dark, sitting in the back. Hass was driving.
Do you remember how quiet it was?
And
then we
Donny was
said-
saying, bro,
yeah.
Oz, you got to score your
Yeah, you
penalties.
got 'em.
Yeah,
What, am I
100.
gonna not, am I not going to answer his calls now?
Yeah,
Or am I
bro.
going to go missing for 3 weeks?
Yeah, we
I
hold
got to hold accountability.
We hold each
and
other
I'll be there on
accountable at this
Monday,
club.
and I'll bounce back. And that's where it all leads to. What Donny asked me was, how did SC Dons Kings? And it's mad because the Sunday we played UTR. We drew 2-2. Remember the sim bin? I got a sim bin.
Yeah.
They scored in the last minute, I think Vance. I don't know who scored.
Yeah.
And that's when I was with you, Dom, and Hass. We went to Toby Carvery.
Yeah.
And obviously, if we're talking story time, 2023 Ladbrokes, the Dons couldn't enter the Ladbrokes because of the Plumstead Cup. And I called Donny. I said, Donny, look, if it's cool, 'cause I'm Dons in it from the get-go. I've been Dons and that's it. It's SC Dons. I said, Donny, we're not entering. I'm going to go enter with my team. He said, yeah, Oz, do your thing, man. Like, go and win it, try and think. Do you know what I'm saying? So I got my team and I didn't even know Hass, bro. And shout out to King Hass and Hass, you know what I'm saying, the Kings boys. I didn't even know Hass. And I texted him, I said, look, bro, I got a tournament. Can you join our team? And no one even knows this, and it's mad because he didn't even know me. Obviously, you know names, innit? We played against each other. He was just like, who you got? And I was just like, I told him my team. I said, the Twins, Hass, Pogba. Do you know what I'm saying? He was just like,
Big up Pogba, man.
and that's how it all started. He was just like, oh, I don't know. And then, cut a long shot, I picked him up from Bromley, jumped in the car, drove to Manchester. Didn't know the guy, Donny. Just sitting, talking about the Dons and how it's all like started and everything. Then we won the heat, gone to the finals, lost to IFC in the quarters. But then that thing, and I told Donny about this, it kind of, you know when you've lost to someone, like in a boxing match or someone, and it'll always bother you. Wait, I got to get that back. And then the Ladbrokes always meant something to us, innit? And that's how I met Hass. It's just like, we didn't even know each other. So then I told Donny and I told you, I remember in the group, I said, Donny G, Hass, we need to get in for this Ladbrokes. Like, we need to get our get back. That's our get back, our personal one. And Donny was there, and I think, Donny, you can lead to the Toby's Carveries. It was like, we sat there, and bro, like, we just spoke, innit? And I remember you saying, like, what's the plan? And then we sat there, and bro, without even sounding mad, yeah, we planned it out the summer. And
Yeah.
Donny, like, let's be
Came
real.
into fruition.
It came into
Yeah.
existence because the summer was SC Don's Kings.
Mm.
And Andrew said it in commentary. He said it in black and white. He said at the Ladbrokes Heat, he said to the viewers, SC Don's Kings will be here this summer. So every tournament will be SC Don's Kings.
Mm.
He said it on camera.
Mm.
You go and look at the videos. So, no disrespect to Roots. I'm not outing him, but the whole mix-up, you cannot put SC Don's
Yeah, drop us out of that, man.
in that category, respectfully, because of the fact that we made it.
We don't
we
do
made it
mix-up.
we clarified it. Do you know what I'm
Let
saying?
me tell you
Yeah,
mix
it
up,
was an
bro. Let me tell you
exclusive
mix up.
drop.
Yeah, when we slapped B2R in the Ends Cup,
Yeah.
Who was in there?
was that really B2R?
Yeah.
We called it
Who
for
is
where it was.
B2R?
Bro.
Now, and I'm not even at it. I'm just saying,
You're right.
you can't put us in a mix-up.
What's their spine?
I don't know. Now it's
We don't
KO5.
know.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, we don't do the mix-up thing. The only players that we've got that do the mix-up potentially is Dom Pires,
Dom Pires.
because he's played for a lot of teams. And
Yeah.
Fitz, I wouldn't even call him mix-up. Fitz is a Stars player.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Fitz, the agreement we've always had with Fitz, because he loves the Dons as well, innit?
Yeah. And he lives all the way in Birmingham.
His thing was real. It was an honest conversation. It's like, look, if Stars are entering a tournament, Donny, I probably can't enter with you, man.
Yeah.
And I said, like, that's respect, cool. But it's not like he's going around there playing everywhere.
No.
So I don't believe we do the mix-up thing at all.
Yeah.
Oz is a one-club man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I keep hearing this thing about we've done the thing with PAR. No, we didn't.
No.
Ah, bro.
You can touch on that.
thing.
Yeah.
So, and you, how long have you known Oz?
I've known since I was 11.
And so guys, please
You
drop
know what
out
I mean?
this.
I've known Oz since I was 11-year-old
This is
boy.
family, like,
You know
and
what I
even
mean?
when you was at PAR and that, how long have we been telling you Has come over, bro?
I told the
Exactly.
I said, Has, we need to bring Has over.
From time we were saying
Yeah.
Has come over.
Yeah.
So the PAR, we never done a link up with
There's
PAR.
no such
Where's
thing
this
as-
coming
there's no
from?
such thing. Obviously, big up PAR, but it was never a link up. It was a case of me removing myself from a PAR situation and come and join the Dons and help out a good friend of mine, Oz, with the organisation and the structure of the five-a-side at the time. I did feel like he was going through it at the time in terms of some of the players coming and going. So I thought for me it's a good opportunity to call. You know, I've always been a big fan of the Dons, you know what I mean, in terms of, like, we had big respect for each other. We played against each other. So it made sense for me. I was
And
the
bro,
right
look,
stage.
you're
It
from
was the
the
right
area,
stage. You know what I mean?
you
I'm
went
from
to
the
the same
area.
school as the man
You know
them,
what I
like-
mean? You know what
But
I mean? I
how
watched
hard
the
is it even?
content.
Sorry, I wanted to know because obviously, Oz, you've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
SD, hence the reason why he was big enough to speak to SD and bring him
Yeah.
in. How hard is it? Listen, national tournaments, home base, which is Bexley Heath, trying to manage and play at the same time.
It's not easy.
It's not
It's
easy.
not easy.
So I'll be honest
It's
with
not
you,
easy.
and we addressed it, and like I think the viewers and the audience should know it's like we have our personal lives, and my communication is awful.
It's the worst I've
And, like,
ever.
and
As
I
a man
think
that runs his
No,
own
for
business.
sure,
Yeah,
bro.
you would think
It's
this. I don't know
awful.
how
Yeah.
he
And
runs
I'll
the
put my
business.
hands up here and I'll say I agree. It's the worst to the point where I'll call.
There'll be
Donny
no
will be like,
kick.
you gotta
There'll
They
be
don't
no
care.
football.
You
gotta
won't even know
call-
the team.
Donny's like, you got to call JR and trying to speak. I'm like, yeah, I'll call him. I ain't called him. But like, I'm being honest. It's hard, bro, because
It's just not you, innit?
it's not
Yeah.
me. And one is like, and I say it on camera all the time. I'm a player. I want to turn up and just and I
play.
say to the boys, I'm like, boys, try and help with the changes because I'm locked into playing, bro. And it's like, and Hass has come in and helped massively, and so did Donny and Andrew. You guys help tremendously. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, there's so much that goes on behind the scenes that nobody sees, and there's a reason why we're at the top. There's a reason. It's not coincidence.
coincidence.
Oh, SC Dons is at the top of the 5 scene that joined last year, where IFC's been in the league in the 5 scene for 10 years, or Stars, for example. Or do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, back then it was loads of teams, but now, with all due respect, SC Dons is at the top, and we can go into reason why. But obviously, I'll go back to the Kings because that's where it started at Toby Carvery, and then we said Ladbrokes is our target. That was our target.
Yep.
Donny was there, and we said, look, we want to get the Ladbrokes. How do we do it? And then that's how SC Don's King started. And then there was wins, there was losses, and there were setbacks. But all of that led to the Ladbrokes. And we can go into detail on what happened, because even...
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I wanted to pause you there.
Yeah.
Donny, you're a man who's been doing music since we were 14. And I always give you your flowers when it comes to branding and visions. Because we have these discussions, we go back and forth and we discuss things. even the name SE Dons Kings comes away from the brand of SE Dons. And I know we had the discussion and everything else. Like, is that a strength or a weakness? Why did we have to include the Kings name in that conversation? Because let's put it right, SE Dons is a brand. It's a football club. It reaches the masses. We've got a powerful audience. Why do we need to change our name? You know, there's no need. SE Dons gets invited to these cup competitions, not SE Dons Kings.
Yeah.
So the question is, why was that decision made? Because I know, but again, the audience don't.
So just so people understand, SE Dons is a football club, Kings is a football club. Again, we're all from South East London, we're all from the same area. And Hass, who I call King Hass, I know the Fives call him Little Hass. I'll never refer to him as Little Hass. I'll never ever in my life do that. It's King Hass, because naturally, what our job realistically is brand building. I know how to build brands, So when a man's telling me my name's Little Hass, what am I talking about? King Hass, bro. Like, Kings is your club.
Like Toby.
You understand? So King Hass, bro, that's how we're going to refer to you. And that's also our way of paying respect to Kings. Because Kings is his club. So for him, it's tough for him. Like, he wants to come and win things, but it's tough for him to leave his club, which I get and I understand.
Because his loyalty at the end of the day.
Asking me to leave
his
SE
brand.
Dons.
It's his brand. He's a team that's
So my
always
thing was
been
like,
there.
cool, we'll just do SE Dons Kings, innit?
Yeah.
Because you're bringing half of your team, we'll bring half of ours. Toby's a Don anyway.
Exactly.
Rion is a part of Kings,
Yeah.
but he's also a Don. So there's loads of intermatch.
Yeah.
So what is Toby Cover? Kings or Don? He's both, bro. I know he's been playing with Kings longer.
He's both.
But he plays
at
for
the
the
end of
Dons.
day.
It's normal.
His loyalty lies
So my
in
thing
both
was,
teams.
bro, look, let's do SE Dons Kings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's two brands, but we're both fighting for the same thing. And what, you're going to tell me it wasn't a success? We
It
cleaned
was
up.
a great
Summer we
success.
cleaned up.
We
It was
absolutely
a
cleaned
scary
up,
team. It
bro.
was a scary
I've not seen
team.
a style of play like that.
It's
in
the
all
best,
my
bro.
years.
It's the best because
Honestly.
this is Fives, yeah. Do you know how bored? I can't watch other teams play, bro.
Yeah.
Why is that?
No disrespect, bro. It's boring.
And I
dude.
think
Because they parked the bus.
They park the bus and they play chess,
the budget,
Whereas-
which I get because can I just finish?
Yeah.
Which I get because the art of the game is to win, right?
Yeah. So
But
we
see
don't
us,
cost, but
we even now because we'll get onto it where we're at now. Because another thing, there's a lot to talk about. You don't get your flowers from the scene.
Yeah. But I don't
Oz
ask for
doesn't
it.
get
I don't
given
ask for
his
it, Donny.
flowers.
I don't ask for it, bro.
When they're doing these interviews, why are they never bigging up Oz? This is a one club man.
I'll tell you why, but I don't.
He's a
ask
one
for
club
it.
man
Yeah.
who's completely changed SE Dons Fives.
Yeah.
He's still here to this day. He's still playing every single week. We've won everything, and people were quick to say, "Oh no, it was Kings that won that." No, it wasn't, bro.
It was
It was SE Dons as well. He doesn't get his flowers for what he should be getting,
Yeah.
and
I
that's
agree.
no
I
problem
agree.
because again, look, come and watch SE Dons play football. You'll be
There you
entertained.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
We play entertaining football. We take
On
risks.
the front foot.
This is cage ballers.
Dominant
Grew up in the
football.
blocks playing
Yeah.
on the estate. We dominate games.
Yep.
But we don't.
Bro.
Who dominates us?
We
You
don't-
I
nobody.
think
know what teams got to do? They got to beat us on penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
That's
was
the
chatting
only
to
way.
George
It's
the
about
only
it
way.
2 days ago. I think I spoke to George, and he made a good point to me, which I didn't even know, because it's like it's mad when you think about it. And I said to you yesterday on the phone, we haven't lost
Yeah.
a final
Ever.
only on penalties.
Yeah. We haven't. We
If
hardly
you go
lose a
look at all
game.
the stats and the videos from the past, Donny, and Hass, go look at all the videos. We haven't, and I know we're talking about how good we are and everything. If people are going to think, oh, they're just bragging about themselves. It's just the facts.
Yeah.
We haven't lost a final, and don't get me wrong, there is fine margins where you've got to be good at penalties, and we spoke about this.
Yeah.
But I would never ever say to myself, oh, SC Dons beat Stars League in a penalty shootout, or
Yeah.
I beat Stars because I beat the penalties. I will never claim that.
No.
I'll say I won the tournament,
Yeah.
I'll never say I beat you, because beating someone is beating them in 10 minutes
a
or 15
game,
minute
in
game,
a
whatever
game.
it is.
Yeah.
Because penalty shootout, realistically, is just putting a number in. It's a lottery. You got to put your penalty away, but at the end of the day, it comes to the keeper and a penalty taker.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But
It's almost if when you play people on FIFA. Yeah. If you win on penalties, it doesn't count. You didn't beat the person. You have to win the game.
pass the
bro.
pad. You give it.
You
the
have
pad
to
the
win
game.
the game.
We don't lose, bro. We rarely lose, bro. Honestly.
And Donny, we started in 2023. You know.
Yeah.
We're in 2025. We started in 2024 last year.
We've been in two national finals.
We've been in. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. But like, yeah, I'm gonna let you carry on. But we're gonna get.
Now
into
go on, continue.
No, because look, I don't want to. Let's be honest. When it comes to the fives, and listen, Kurt, big him up. He come in.
KO5s for reference.
He's a brand, innit? and you gotta respect him because
You got
what he's done for the fives, and it's not even just me being honest. Like what he's done for the fives and the whole five-a-side scene, it's a lot, and he puts his work in. And when he comes to the Dons, he brought something. Let's be honest.
KO5, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's
there's
the
an aura.
coldest,
There's
bro.
an
No,
aura.
let's be
No, there's
honest.
an aura. There's an aura.
No, he's the coldest,
I'm
bro.
gonna
Yeah.
interject,
He's the
and
coldest.
I'm gonna speak my truth.
Yeah.
I think he's the GOAT. And the
He's the
reason,
coldest.
So I'll be honest with
do
you.
you know why I'll
Yeah.
tell you this?
Yeah.
The one thing that I respected about him, but I didn't like about him, was his standards. So I respected his standards, but I didn't like what it meant when you didn't meet him, because he would be a poor leader.
Yeah.
And the Wild Hydrate highlighted that for me the most.
I agree.
Because I agreed with him.
Yeah.
No one should miss their penalties.
Yeah.
I agreed with him.
Same.
We shouldn't. The amount of tournaments that we've
We are
lost
good
on
enough.
penalties
Yeah.
isn't
Yeah.
acceptable.
Yeah, it's a
And
cop out
you can't-
excuse.
it is a cop out excuse. He understood what was needed, and what you also done was you evolved. I saw a new style to what you become. Listen, playing football at five-a-side, we've all seen it. It's no different from Sunday League. It's just grass football. It's grassroots.
Yeah.
Anyone can go and play fives at Bexley goals. Anyone can play at Eltham. But there's a swag to it,
There's
and
an
there's a
aura,
style to
there's
it.
a dominance,
And there's a dominance, exactly.
Yeah,
That's the word
there was
for
control
it. And SC
the way
Dons
he
have
played.
proven that we control every game of football we play.
Yeah.
We've proven that
Best
we've got the
league,
IQ to switch it. If you want to play fast football, we got that. If
We'll
you want to play
dominate you.
keep, we'll do whatever. You want to play rough, we'll play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But-
want to play chess? We'll play chess.
you want to play chess, we play chess. And everyone's recognised that. It comes down to the work. It comes down to the work.
And that's why I'm saying you don't get given your flowers.
I'll be honest, Donny, and with the flowers talk, it's funny because, like, I'm very, very, what's the word? Like, when I'm
Laid
around the
back.
scene, or even with the England boys, for
Very laid
example,
back when it comes
I'm
to
very laid back, bro.
Yeah.
And with all due respect, yeah, like, where I come from, Linden Estate, it's like, every man for themselves. And it's like, go and get it. And it's like, I'm playing against these men on a Monday on a tournament, and I'm playing with them at England. Shout out to the England boys, because shout out to Ross, Matt, and the whole management team for calling me in. I'm there to win. I'm not there
You deserve the
to take
opportunity.
part.
Deserve
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
And if I get
overdue.
Big
selected,
them up, big them
I'll
up
go
for
represent.
recognising you.
And that's my mentality, is just straight win. But my point is, it's like, my main focus is winning tournaments. And that's what I'm known for. It's like, okay, I got to win this tournament. I got to win that tournament. I got to represent myself well.
Yep.
And it's like, with the flowers, I think, don't get me wrong, Drew, like, I'm not the most, I've changed. I've kind of, my game's changed. And
You evolved.
I'm more of a back player, I'm more of a dictator, and I can do the stuff that people don't see, but we'll win, and it's fine. Brad's the star man, and it's fine. For me, is about winning, and I think ever since I became manager, I've kind of took a back step in terms of, like the father figure. As long as my boys are happy,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Team player.
And we win.
Team player.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
sees the guy.
Yeah, that
with
you
the
put your
suit in
ego
in the back of
aside.
the staff, in the back
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
room, where
yeah.
And you are a team player
Yeah,
because
you are.
you used to sub yourself a lot.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
KO5 even told you that, bro, what are you doing?
yeah,
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're an important player, and he'll be the
He'll-
first to sub
he-
himself so
because
someone
Oz
gets
is so
minutes.
kind
So we've had to
sometimes,
tell
yeah.
him, we've had to tell you, bro,
Yeah,
play,
I
you're a
Stop
player.
doing that. Yeah.
Do you know
But
what I
that's
mean?
Ozzy's personality. Ozzy's a very kind person. He likes to give in terms of, like, he wants to show love to everyone in that respect. Yeah.
He couldn't
Yeah.
get subbed in the summer though.
Who?
You couldn't get subbed in the summer when we was cleaning up.
Bro, Oz was
That's
summer
outstanding.
talk.
Well, on his day, Oz is unplayable, bro. And
Yeah.
we know that, and that's the reason why he's the face of the Dons. Yeah, when it comes to the five side, the only consistent figure is Oz.
Go check his record.
Shout out,
I love
shout
how
out,
SD,
to be fair,
man.
shout
Come
out
on.
to the boy Montel, man.
And Mon-
Because
Months.
Oh, yeah.
Months to
No,
go.
and
Because
Montel.
and to be honest with you, it's the only one at Eltham. Obviously yourself,
Yeah.
G.
Yeah.
Obviously you always be here, but it's the only one at Eltham that's
still
remained.
standing. That's still standing.
If
Yeah.
we're being honest,
Was Super left there?
No,
it was in and out, but it was
it wasn't.
Dill.
You weren't
it
going
was
Dill.
G. It was
There was
you know what's his
Dildo.
name?
Dildo.
Michael Dill.
Dildo.
Michael
name,
Dill.
bro.
His name's Michael
I
Dill.
don't know Michael Dill. I know
I don't
Dildo.
know who Michael
Yeah.
Jackson
That's
Crook,
was.
bro. Crook
Michael
signed
Dill.
him. That's Crook.
Crook.
I didn't sign
Big up
him.
Mitchell, by the way,
Big up
because
Mitchell.
without Mitch, we wouldn't even
Yeah,
be
no,
here
No, big
now.
up
Yeah,
Scotty
man.
too.
Big
bro.
up Scotty, the
That's
goat.
handled
what
more
I'm
than
saying.
enough
People
reception.
forget. That's the kind of
And-
side I
and-
used to play against.
100%. And big up
And
Monts.
Dolby
He said
and that.
Monts is still here now. And 5s and 11s is a totally different sport, in my
It's a
opinion.
different ball game.
And not everyone can do both. Bradley can do both, bro. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Monts is
Special.
looking cold now.
Right, hey, listen.
Big up
Question
Monts,
for everyone
man.
here.
Big up Monts, man. Monts
Bradley
works so
or
hard.
Hass?
Bradley or King Hass? That's such a hard question. I don't even want to answer it.
For the
Because
people that know.
Hass is like...
You know me, I like controversy.
Yeah.
Bradley or
Answer it
Hass?
then.
Nah, bro, because you man
Answer
trying to
it then.
upset Brad, bro.
Oh,
and
I
then you
can
want to
answer
lose
it.
Brad,
Brad
lose
any
Brad
day.
again.
No, Brad any day.
Yeah,
To be honest
man.
with you, I'll be honest with you, and I'll say now on camera, I think on the 5 scene, I'm not even just saying this, and I think everyone can agree, I think King Cass is number 1.
I agree.
If we're being honest
In
here.
this stage, yeah.
I
Because
agree.
he's
And,
a
I,
complete
and I'll be
player.
honest with you, I love King Cass. He's like a brother to me. He's like one of my closest friends. And I say to him, he's at a team now where, you know the SC Dons Kings thing and the Kings won the Nationals. Let's be honest, they were claiming Kings won the Nationals. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, where's the respect that
Yeah,
what
man.
we done?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, them boys are good.
Very good.
But if we're being honest, look at the Bexley Heath table now, which is a 40-minute game, not a 12-minute game, a 20-minute each way. Look who's sitting top of the league, which is SC Dons. We've had DUA, we've had B2R,
UTR.
UTR.
They're not even in the league no more.
Who else? R2J,
R2J.
Ali Husseini's teams,
Ormsky.
Wormski. And look who's still top of the league.
We never come
Yeah.
lower than second.
Never.
We're the only team to do it back to back.
Yeah.
We didn't win the Bexley Heath Premier Division last season, but was going through transition. We had a lot of injuries, but we refused to make excuses.
Can't make excuses, bro.
So they won. They beat.
We can make
won.
excuses, but we can't.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, this year when we say we're locking in,
There you
we're
go.
sitting top. We will win it.
100%.
We will win it
Yeah.
because we've dominated all 5 games that we've played.
Go
But
watch
we've
the games.
let ourselves down in the last minute against Kings and the last minute against B2R.
But that's youth. You know, we've got a young team that's still picking up a lot of experience. So they know how to win games the ugly way. They're still developing that. So just give it a little bit longer. Eventually, you're going to see that side, I think. Other than that, bro, football speaks for itself, man. You know, and anyone that played against us this season will know. You know, they walked away from that pitch thinking, damn, yeah, that team.
To put an end to that FC Dons Kings chapter,
Yeah.
the whole mix-up thing count us out of that.
No.
But Kings, I see them as family. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's what I said to
always,
Oz. If
always.
Kings went and done, say if Kings entered the tournament and we're not entering it, and Oz went to
show
go
love.
play, that's
Anytime.
calm.
Of course
Yeah.
it is.
It's like a link up.
fact.
innit?
Johnny, before you
Yeah.
carry on, I just want to
Yeah.
add this, because I know we've got a lot to talk about. With the SC Dons Kings, because I know we're going to move on, even to the Labrooks, and if anyone can go look at the games, I'm just going to say this now on camera, that is the best team, in my opinion, and I
grace
love
the
the new
five-side.
SC Dons team. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I think it's the best team on and I think the whole 5 circuit fear it.
Yeah.
Because if you go look at all the cameras, the commentary, you can look at it on the Dons channel with the Labrooks final against it starts. The domination and to the semi-final, to the group stages, every game was the same, bro. Walking them down, domination, just attack.
So
Strongest
I'm going to give you
five-a-side
3
team.
teams.
Yeah.
You got the Invincibles SC Dons. Yeah,
Name them.
that was KO5 era. KO5U, Dom Pires, them lot. Fitz played a couple. Brad,
Yeah.
obviously Triple
That was a
F.
good
There was
team.
that
Fagan,
collective.
no?
I
That
did
was a
Tox
good
play.
team. Fagan played.
No,
Tox a
Tox
few.
didn't play in the
no,
Invincibles.
You
He played
sure?
in the
No, that
The
was
one
the other
season
one.
before.
Yeah.
He was part of the class
Big up
after
Tox
that.
though.
yeah,
Toxzilla,
crazy
man.
player.
Toxzilla, bro.
Wow.
That's
One of
another one.
Wow.
Top.
It was like a
probably the
magnet.
best.
Magnet, bro.
He
up there.
was
yeah.
the man.
Mr.
fam.
Elastic.
It's Football League now.
I can't. I
He's
know
in the
it.
Football League for
I can see
Crawley.
why.
I'm so glad.
Then you had SC Dons Kings,
Yeah.
national champions. Invincibles, by the way, nationals runners up.
Yep.
And now you've got the new school,
Yeah.
which I think, in my opinion, is looking mad.
Right now they are. Yeah.
They are looking mad. They haven't had a chance
They've
yet to
improved.
prove
They
themselves.
haven't. Yeah. Exactly.
But
I
they
think
get a
that's what it
chance.
is.
We get the chance to do that
But
by
2025
winning the
is-
goals Bexley Heath Premier Division. However, I believe we're at a stage now that Bexley Heath is the strongest league,
Yeah.
strongest goals league,
in the country.
and to brag, you got to do it back to back.
Yeah.
So if we win it this year, of course
Yeah.
we'll brag,
Yeah.
but we got to do it
They'll
back
win
to
to you
back.
again. Yeah.
Got to do it twice to show pure dominance, in my opinion.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So they're gonna have a chance to do that. While I'm talking on the new school, I think I can put it out there. You're not gonna see SC Dons entering any tournaments until the summer. We're coming out for the nationals
yeah.
and the bigger tournaments because we want to focus on goals Bexley Heath,
And
and we're in the non-league journey.
correct.
Yeah.
Oz, big up Oz is playing at the international England international team.
Yeah.
So we feel as though we gave our bit to the community, and that's why you've got to respect the Dons. Yes, we talk and we brag. Yes,
Yeah.
but we don't hide from nobody. We talk our talk. We create rivalries. We do all of this for the community and for the scene. That's what we do, and we bring other people with us.
Yeah.
But we go to war with you,
Yeah.
and that's who we are. Yeah, so we've done our bit for the scene. We said last year we're gonna do the tournament thing, and we've done that. We've shined a light on five-a-side football. Now you got Roots showing everything. Yeah, so it's like we've done our bit for the five scene, and right now we're locked in at Bexley Heath. Come and show yourselves at Bexley Heath. Come see us. Big up B2R.
Yeah.
Because they could have done. I would have called them cowards if they won it and left.
Away. Yeah.
I would have called them cowards.
Yeah.
On this podcast, I would have said it, but they stayed.
Yeah.
So I big them up.
Big up.
They've got the. I put the word in for them. They got a goals black card now. They deserve it.
They do.
Regardless of rivalry,
Their
they've been
content is still
consistent.
content. Yeah, and they're still shining
won a lot
on everybody
Yeah,
else.
they're up there as one of the best.
Well, R2J, the black card as well.
Big up R2J as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
They haven't really won nothing on the tournament stage, but I think
But
they're an
they've been
established
so
five-a-side
consistent,
scene.
and they've been so
See,
consistent. Big up Rob.
They
and
stuck it out when they told they couldn't film. They done what we done, and they jumped. They done
They
it another
climbed
way.
up the cages.
I still call out B2R on that,
No, yeah.
bro. You man bottled playing against Kings, in my opinion.
100%.
They bottled it. Yeah,
I've got to touch on that
but
as well.
they've got a game to play this week, which is interesting.
Yeah, Monday.
Kings,
I think.
by the way,
Monday.
Kings are in our league.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kings are playing, and that's what I'm trying to say. You now get to see the SC Dons versus the Kings. Yeah, so big up Kings, they've come across. But I'm saying I don't want to waffle too much. The Goals Bexley Heath Premier Division is where it is at.
I just want to add one team for the Bexley Heath, and they're gonna watch this because P2R is there, Kings is there, SC Dons is there, which is arguably
Top three.
right now is top three. If we be honest, because with all due respect, at one point it was Dons and Stars,
Yeah.
but now it's kind of probably B2R and Dons.
Yeah.
And Kings with what they've been doing right now, they're probably falling a bit behind.
Yeah.
But one team I'm gonna at Stars League. Which camera am I looking at? This camera. Stars League.
Come see us.
You know where we're at.
Come to Bexley Heath, bro.
Yeah.
Come to the pitch one. If you're brave.
We went to your
in
tournament,
the cage.
Stars. We won it.
Antonio.
Mm.
I respect the Dons. I love the Dons.
Come see us, though.
Come see us, bro.
Why are you talking to Antonio?
Has. Give
G.
talk to Antonio in Italian.
Antonio, siamo qui. Vieni, giochiamo. Dai, amico.
Come pay a visit and we will
For those
feast
who-
after. No
For
problem.
those who aren't bilingual, what are you saying?
I said to him, come play us. Yeah, my friend.
Are you talking about the
We
first
ready?
team?
Yeah.
So let me touch
I'm
on that.
calling out the first team.
Let me touch on that, yeah. So SC Dons, yeah, as we all know, is a big club, man. And we've got the 11s, we've got the 5s. Yeah, that's all right. I'll continue while Geek fixes that.
Sorry.
And what's happened is we believe that we have the best 5s team in the country. I believe that. I believe that. I feel like I'm quite realistic.
Yeah.
I know there's some great sides, but I think we've got the best 5-side team in the
Gaffer.
country. So obviously the gaffer, Antonio,
One sec.
he's got a couple back-to-back manager
Is that
of the months at
Antonio?
the moment.
Antonio,
And
Gaff, I've got you on loudspeaker right now. Yeah, we're doing a DONCAST. Sorry to interrupt your evening.
That's right.
I've got SD speaking in Italian. I've got Oz looking straight into cameras. I've got Donny building up a fight. They're talking about having the 5-a-side team. Obviously, it's elite national champions, and they're talking about playing the 11-a-side team. Obviously, on a fives game. Like, what are they on about?
Look, when they're ready and we're ready, we'll play them.
You heard it from him.
Listen,
This is
Antonio-
back-to-back manager of the month.
Antonio.
Whoa, George, there's respect levels because it's a different sport in my eyes. But I feel that some of the 11s can go there, and you never know. I think we could give them a good game.
Antonio,
Hello.
with all due respect, I've always been ready, bro. It's not about when we're ready.
and
That's with all respect.
Antonio,
Hello.
Donny speaking.
Hello, mate.
Can you reveal any players that you have in mind for your team?
I just can't do that right now. It's going to have to be a surprise on the day.
I can tell you my
Talking to the
team, not a
Godfather,
problem.
fam. You think he's going to reveal his secrets, bro?
I can tell you my
I'll
secrets,
tell you
Antonio.
a couple. We've got Brad Tastic. Someone called Has.
Hey, Antonio, while you're on the phone,
Yeah.
bro, congratulations, back-to-back manager of the
Well
month.
done, man. Well
Thank
done.
you, boys. And jokes aside, honestly, The reason why I wanted to do this game is a credit to you boys as well. What you boys are doing is amazing. The Fives, man, such a top team. And sometimes the boys that I've got need a bit of a humbling. So no, it'll be good,
100%.
man. It'll be a good day.
You should see
We'll
Oz's
club.
face. You should see Oz's
Tell him what
face.
smile. Tell him
Yeah,
what smile.
Oz has been received that Fredo kiss.
No, I told you.
He's been watching The Godfather. He knows
To
what
be
that
honest with
means.
you, yeah.
You've killed him with kindness, and then you're gonna behead him. You're gonna sit, leave him with the fishes.
I told you, to be honest with you,
No,
like,
it'll be a good game. It'll be a good
No, it
game.
will be.
Good love.
nah, to be honest with you,
One
when
love,
when Donny
one love.
mentioned it in the group yesterday, I was actually happy because at the end of the day, we're all one family, innit? And we're all competitive and we all want to win. And I think it'll be a good game. Do you know what I'm saying? And
100%.
It'll be
I
good
truly
for
believe
everyone.
it'll bring us closer.
Yeah.
Likewise,
Yeah.
you invite me to train and everything. It's all part of the game, and I respect that. But as I
Yeah.
always say, tread carefully to the fives. You can tread, but it's fine. Come in, and we'll welcome you with open arms. We'll eat after, bro.
For
No
me,
problem.
for me, it's two things. We're one club, so we should be supporting you boys more on the Fives, and I'd love to see some of you boys at our game as well.
For sure,
Because
for
we
sure.
are one club.
100%,
But the
yeah.
second thing, Oz, the pressure's on you. We can't
Hey,
turn up there and win.
Ah.
Hey, Antonio,
because-
I've been living with pressure my whole life, bro.
Ha.
From when I grew up in Minden Estate, bro, it's been all my life pressure.
He's ready
I
for
tell
it.
you what, since that game's been planted in my head as well, I've been excited about it. Andrew had to remind me, he was like, we got a
Yeah, we got some
quarterfinal
big
fixture on
games, bro.
Wednesday.
Yeah, man.
That's why we had to cancel it, Antonio,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I told him that we had to cancel it.
Now, focus on the
We
league.
might have to cancel it though, because we
Yeah.
got some.
No, we'll rearrange it. We'll
We'll
rearrange
Ranger,
it.
we go all the time in the world.
Antonio, catch you in a bit, bro.
Hey, by the way, yeah, if we beat them, yeah, because I've obviously got to play for you, yeah, you know that makes us the best Fives team in the country.
Nah,
For
it's a
the
great-
Dons.
But yeah, so there you have it,
respect,
people. I can actually announce it.
Exclusive.
There's going to be a big game, SC Dons 5s versus the SC Dons 11s. It will be a five-a-side fixture. Antonio will take a team, and Oz will take a team. I have heard rumours that Antonio's got Toby Coker and Zach Answer in his team. That is what I've heard, and I know he's got Big G in goal. So it's going to be a tough game, but we are the Galacticos, and I think we smoke them.
Yeah,
Simple as.
yeah. Punches.
And I think
So
deep down, George knows.
I heard you say we.
Donny.
you know why?
You've got it.
I've got to.
You've
Donny's a
got the
fives
Grinch
man.
smile
I
again.
have to stick with the
Yeah,
vibes.
you've got the
innit?
Grinch
Yeah,
smile.
Yeah, the Grinch smile.
Donny's a five.
No, I'm
man.
trying to be.
You're not
remember,
neutral.
No,
You're
do you know
not
why?
neutral.
I play for the fans.
Donny,
Bro, Oz
Donny is a fives man.
This guy, fam.
Big up
Hey, I've
Donny.
been
Do you know what?
saying
Do
this.
you know why?
He's a
The
fives
11s are in
man.
good hands.
Alright, cool.
The 11s are in good hands. They got you on the team, so I need to go to this
Yeah,
team.
so there's a running joke here within, like, we obviously got a group chat with Antonio, yeah. There's this a gif here of Donny, yeah, and it's the Grinch. You know, like the Grinch looks like he's bare innocent, and he goes to like an evil smile, yeah. Every time he's got a big plan, yeah, he does it. So I heard him say we, and I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna be in that group like, Antonio, who you got in there?
Yeah.
And then pass that
and
info
then
to
the
us.
Fives group. Hey, they've got King Hass, you know.
We're gonna move on real quick, guys. Yeah,
Go
to
on.
quick fire questions. How do we do this? Because we have two guests. Do they have to have a combined answer, or
We're on the same wavelength.
look,
I
look at
think-
SD, man?
I think
See?
our answers were
That's why I
matched.
brought SD in, man. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, bro.
Italian.
Come on, man.
You know, hey,
Come on, boys.
You haven't been good. You haven't been. Hey, you haven't been good.
Yeah. Hey, Dom, I'm sorry.
You haven't been good, Dom. Dom, where have you been? Dom, you haven't been good. Be honest.
Hey, get in there.
Quick fire questions.
Alright, listen. So it's a quick fire questions, yeah.
Go on.
We'll go. I'll aim it to you. You can chip in if you need. Has SD, but you know we're senior men. Like I said, we've seen the foxholes, so we don't mind shining a light on the young boys, man.
Yep.
So Oz, yeah. Ideally, I want quick answers. Obviously, you might have. I'm not saying you can't think, but we don't want to spend 2 minutes discussing. And
For sure.
so I'm gonna fire. There's 10 of them.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
KO5 or King Hass?
King has.
Play fives in SD's do-rag, or in Jamie Leggett's shorts?
D-Rag.
SD's do-rag.
Yeah.
Respect.
Go to Cancun with Mad B and Diggers, or roll your ankle again.
Don't need.
You need to give me your honest answer.
Cancun with.
You go there again?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Is that painful?
That injury was painful.
Is that
Hey,
painful?
All right. Electric pack or blackout?
Blackout.
Blackout. Had to be.
Show the viewers at home, man. Go get your electric. No, sorry. Go get your blackout.
Look at that.
We're playing with a style of play, man.
Lights are off. SCDons.com.
Hey, why not, man? Give him the electric pack as well.
While you're at it, grab the electric pack.
Home and away jerseys.
Grab the lecky. Put the lecky on. Not everyone will understand, but I've got a feeling you will.
Yeah.
T block or H block?
For the culture, T block.
T block, yeah.
The culture, T-block. Oh, he had
Hey,
to.
kids don't get it.
No, man, T
He's
block.
11
get
years
it.
in.
He knows about
Yeah.
T block, you know. Would you rather, like your 5 style
Yeah.
for the Dons,
Yeah.
park the bus like B2R
Yeah.
or rather go like R2J?
Come on, boys.
I think for the culture, have a go.
Have a go in
Hey,
it. Rob Rice.
come on, boy.
Go on then, Joe.
You must.
I swear, my mother's life will win this
I
one.
swear, my mother's life, we're going to beat them.
Hey,
They
shout out
lose.
to What's the
Don't worry,
camera's name?
let
Joe,
him
innit?
shoot.
Joe.
Joe, yeah.
Joe. What a
Let him
guy.
shoot.
Get in there, son.
He's
Oh, I
always
swear
on
to you,
it.
boys,
I
we're
love
on
it,
it
man.
today.
I swear, you boys, we're on it. That is unreal.
Oh, Joe, that is unreal.
Knight or Bishop?
Bishops.
Bishop, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I said, Geek.
Snipers.
Would you rather spend all day FaceTiming a girl or own 2 car washes?
Don't need to car wash.
Liar.
You can do it,
He's
bro.
a liar, bro.
This guy's a
He's a
liar,
liar,
bro.
bro.
He's faced up.
He's a liar, bro. Yeah,
Look
bro.
at him, bro. Yeah, bro.
This guy's a
Liar,
liar,
bro.
man. Would you rather Arsenal win the Premier League or Man United get relegated?
I think, for me
Who just
personally,
bought it? Who just bought it?
United. I'm
He's for United as well, yeah?
Yeah.
For me
So you can
Pers-
both answer this.
That's
then.
what I mean. That's a tough
for
one.
me personally, my main club that I've always disliked the most is Liverpool.
Okay.
Me personally.
I'm the same.
Of course.
And
I
I've
think
always,
United,
I've
man.
never liked
Always,
Liverpool.
always.
Even when it's Man City, I'd rather Man City win the league than Liverpool. I
Yeah.
hate Liverpool.
Yeah.
But if I was to choose, out of pride, I would rather Arsenal win the league.
No, you're
Was
not.
it?
Because of
I'd rather get
the
relegated.
relegation.
Yeah,
is
me,
like-
hey,
We're bouncing
me
I'd
too.
rather get
Me
relegated.
too.
I'll bounce
I'd
back.
rather Man
I'll
United
bounce
get
back.
relegated, bro.
Wait, I'd rather bounce back. I mean, the
Hey, I
Arsenal
was thinking,
fans,
bro.
I can't, man.
I
You're big up the
couldn't-
Arsenal
I
fans.
That's the
can't
reason
see-
Postecoglou hates
But
Spurs.
you know what?
fans.
Do you know why? Do
Honestly,
you know why
I
I
couldn't.
answer that as well?
I couldn't.
With all due respect, Arsenal will never win the league, bro.
I
That's the
hear
where
it.
point, but I'd rather get relegated.
And that's my
Bounce
point.
back.
That's my point.
I'd rather relegate, come back.
I'd rather get relegated than
We'll
see
bounce
them win the
back.
league.
We'll
Yeah,
bounce
before
back.
they win it again.
But Donny, you're getting relegated, bro.
That's fine, bro.
That means you're going down a league.
I know, but we're bad anyway.
And we're Man
So like, I'd
United.
rather,
No, but
I'm a
who
Man
we are,
United.
though. Who
Even
we
if
are.
Man United was in the championship,
We could
we're
get
bigger than
relegated,
Arsenal.
come back, win the league before them man do.
Yes. Trust me, bro. That's
Arsenal
I'm with
fans
you,
are gonna
bro.
hate me, man.
We do a Newcastle. Go down
We
and
always
come back
listen.
up.
Honestly,
We this is the final one.
Yeah.
Every time we do the 5 questions, Geek
Yeah.
always insists that he has a question of his own. So this is from Geek.
Yeah.
Some geeky stuff. Let me see. Would you rather always know when someone is lying, or always get away with lying? That's
Personally,
what I said.
I'll
That's actually a
personally-
good. Look,
I
look, he's
think
so
personally-
smug with
I'll
that.
give this.
Yeah,
I'll give
they
this to
can't
Hass.
see him, man.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
can't-
I'll
yeah.
give this to Hass.
I'd rather get away.
Yeah, go on.
I'd rather get
I'm
away
more
with
experienced,
lying.
man. Huh?
I'd rather get away with lying.
You know what? I think I said the same to you, Geek.
You know that.
Because I'm not
Because
going
we're
to give
adults.
the example we had. Yeah, but like I could go into a bank and say,
Yeah.
"No, this bank owes me £35,000. What do you
you
mean?
go.
No, it does.
Go
Yeah, okay.
Because
Yeah.
what do I benefit from knowing that?
And then
they
if you
lied
get
to me or
nicked
not?
for fraud,
Yeah.
no, I didn't know. Oh, you're free then.
Yeah.
There you go. Because me knowing that you lied to me will only.
There's no
hurt
point.
me.
It doesn't
It will
count.
only
Yeah,
hurt me more.
exactly. Yeah. Trust me,
Imagine
bro.
imagine looking in your eye and then you're
Bro,
telling me
imagine
I'd
that.
lie.
You look at Mrs. in the eye. She says, "That was brilliant, George."
What, dinner?
You know she's lying. Yeah.
Oh, dinner was great.
George, that was amazing.
Oh, she was
George,
great.
you're the
You
best
know
I've ever had.
that. You know that? No,
You're the
Geek
best
was-
I've ever had.
Geek, this is the
You know
best
she's
12 years of
lying.
my life.
Yeah.
Geek, this has been the best 12 years of Geek.
rather-
My daughter's, it's yours, Geek.
Stop it.
Geek, it's yours. Don't let her see this. Alright, let's move on.
Geek, it's
Quick.
yours.
Let's move on quick. Who do you think is our biggest rivalry, or has been? Let's start with that. Who do you think has been the SC Don's biggest rivalry? And obviously, this is all 5s. This is nothing to do with. This is 5s based.
I'll probably try to answer this one.
Go on.
Both of
Go
you
on.
can
Go on,
answer.
I'm thinking.
Let's
Go
start
on.
with Oz and then we'll go to
Go
Hass.
on.
And then I'll have an answer on UG as well.
I'll try and quick through it, but I'll go back to where it was. My personally, to the top, it will be Stars League.
Can I say
Yeah.
one thing?
Yeah.
Spice Girls was a rivalry if you go way back to Elton.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is before you came.
Was he
Hass.
playing? though?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Against Spice
He was.
Girls?
He was.
I was, yeah.
Spice Girls. You got DUA.
Yeah.
You've
Yeah.
got UTR.
Yeah.
You've got B2R.
Yeah.
You've got Stars.
Yeah.
I think that's our 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just so you know. But yeah, go on. You sticking with Stars?
I would say the biggest, and the reason why I'm going to say this, in terms of Bexley Heath, you have to say DUA.
100%.
I agree.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree.
Bexley
I
Heath,
wait
yeah,
to see. That's what I want to
yeah,
see.
And
my
I'll
one.
say
It
that,
has to be DUA.
before I carry on, I'll say
Yeah.
DUA.
Had to be.
Because of
I agree.
Yeah.
the talking, the back and
aura,
forth,
The history.
traps,
It was
the-
nuts.
the-
The history.
the your bedroom stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut your
Man,
mouth.
it went
the
left.
old
Pussy,
man,
all of that.
all
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
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 like
the
Them man was the
Them
culture.
man
I
got
wanted to
Donny
come back.
excluded. Them man got Donny on the
and
ban.
the chicken legs. And big respect to the twins because
Yeah, big them up.
Yeah,
because I'll be honest with you, I grew up with the twins in it, and like we have a relationship, and I still love them. They're family, and Has knows as well.
Yeah, man.
And Donny obviously and G, you guys obviously edited the cameras and stuff happened, whatever. But not to waffle on, I would say Stars, in terms of nationals, is our main rivals.
I agree.
We can go 10 years down the line and say, okay, who won that national? Who played in that national? And you'll see SC Dons versus Stars. SC Dons versus Stars.
Twice.
And it speaks
2024.
volumes.
Yeah.
Two nationals in 2024
That was the only two nationals.
was
wasn't it?
SC Dons versus Stars.
Yeah.
And like, that speaks volume. The Invincibles and the SC Dons Kings. We lost one, we won one. One on penalties, we won one during the game. With B2R, it all started from the A1 tournament, which was before the Labrooks. And they beat us, and I thought they're like DUA, talking. Mainly was the gaffer, Owen. B2, this B2R, B2 effing R, all that stuff, yeah. And like, I was like, okay, cool. Man. Like, I get it. He's trying to make a name for himself. Like, no problem. You won your little 2000. It's cute. It's cool. We know what our goal was, which was the Labrooks. That was our headshot. If that makes sense. And then we won that. No disrespect to Owen. I didn't even know who B2R was.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who they was. I'm not even trying to violate. I didn't know who they was.
No,
bro.
no, it's real. It's
Like, we
real.
played
I
against
said
them.
that as well. I didn't
They were
know.
making noise. I only knew Stars and obviously Slough, who won in 2023.
Yeah.
That's the only ones I really
Big
knew.
up Slough, they're a good team.
We
Yeah.
beat
I didn't know
we beat Star-
B2R.
We beat Stars
And with
in
all
that
due
one.
respect, yeah, I'm not trying to at B2R, but they didn't even make it out of the group in the Labrooks finals. They didn't make it out of the group. They lost all three games. 0. Notch. They didn't make it out of the group, bro. 0. From what I remember. Maybe I'm wrong, but I remember they lost all games. We ended up winning it. And in big respect, because, listen, we'll see who ends up on top, which will be SC Dons. But anyways, we won the Labrooks. I was just like, yeah, we're on top of the world. I went to Albania celebrating. You guys was holiday celebrating. Malik celebrating. We're all celebrating. We're just like, summer's over. We've taken over. Come back to winter. Boom. They posted a tweet. SC Dons get bullied in South London. We're like, what the
Yeah, where these man on?
where this come from, Donny? Do you know what I mean? Like, where did this all come from? I remember in the group, we're like, SC does get bullied in South London.
Yeah.
Crazy talk.
Why the
Crazy,
man them
innit?
ringing me
That
up?
man-
bro?
But then it went viral.
Uh,
It went viral. So maybe it was a check. They've checked us. Then we had to obviously protect the king.
yeah.
But fair play to Owen. He's tried to make his brand out there. SC Dons get bullied in South London. But I think that's where the win up
They
period-
then got bullied in the Ends Cup.
yeah,
For real,
that
for
was the
real.
response. I was in Albania. I remember. I was like, bro, we just
There's a
smoked
difference,
them.
you know.
That's
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll
There's a
let
difference.
you man carry on, but I think that's where it was like, because we didn't even
Them
know
man,
who they
them man
was.
got absolutely smoked, tortured, beheaded.
How greedy.
How
greedy, bro.
The
At
dink.
cheek, flips,
Wow.
fits with a cheeky little dink. We smoked the hell out of them.
Yeah.
That's how you behead someone.
We
And that's why I said
5-0,
that's why I
We
said
want
5-0, you know.
six.
Got it.
We
When I got
want
injured,
six.
you had their chance.
We were
Of
Charlie.
course they
We
did.
were
I'll
sick.
get to
I'll be
that.
telling
I'll get
you,
to that. So
yeah.
listen, the bully talk come out. Cool. I even took that. I was like, what are these man on, bro? We talking about bullied. We on about.
Yeah.
Cool. It is what it is. Ends Cup, absolutely fried them. Put them in a dustpan. Then we played them in Bexley Heath.
Yeah.
We smoked them again.
Smoked them
3-1.
3-0. 3-0.
No, it's 4-1.
Was it 3-0?
innit?
4-1?
It was 4-1 and 3-1, but I remember that as well. Before you
But
carry
they had
on,
a goal
Donny.
disallowed, and they
And-
kept on complaining
And
about
I
that.
remember, me personally, where I grew up, if someone scores a hat-trick against me, I want to beat that team with that same guy. If I play you, George, and you save all my shots, I want you to play the next game.
You have to play and go again. Yeah.
100%.
because
Otherwise, it doesn't count.
When we got the phone call and Hass was there, and we were in the group, King Hass can't play. We're like, bro, what?
When do you?
Alright, cool. So let's get let's
Oh yeah,
let's
sorry, I
quickly say that.
know there's so much. Yeah, go
Cool.
on.
They beat us in the A1 tournament. I think it was 2-something.
2-1.
2-1,
2-1,
yeah?
yeah.
Cool. They beat us in the A1. They was in our group. We finished top of the group.
Yeah.
And then
It
they
was
beat
2-1.
us
It
in
was
the semi-final,
Semi-final.
quarterfinal.
Semi-final.
Cool.
2-1.
1-0 B2R. Then we absolutely that was disgraceful. what
6-1
done to
off. Where it was 6-1, I think it was.
them. 6-1. They didn't score against us.
6-0.
Bro, we 5-0
Bro,
them.
6-0. Sorry, I read the
5-0.
consolation.
In the final, by the way.
We zipped them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in front of
5-0
everyone.
in a final. To win
a final, bro.
to win 5-0 is crazy.
And they had a very
to do
strong
in a
team.
final.
So cool, 1-1. If I want to be a Barca, I can say 2-1 because we absolutely destroyed them. But 1-1. Then we beat them in goals, Bexley Heath.
Yep.
Correct.
Again, excuses. 2-1 SC Dons.
Yeah.
Then they beat us, yeah? They beat us 3-2. Now that team there, we got a phone call and told that King Hass, who was a big part of our, listen,
Their plans.
we go season to season at Goals Bexley Heath.
Yeah.
We have a
It was in our
team.
plans.
We have a team for a league. That's how we do it. At the end of the season, we then look at what we've got. We get another 8-9 players.
Yep.
The team that we had for that campaign, Brad wasn't playing, so we lost a big hitter.
Yep.
We had, but King Hass was our main man.
Was that time? Yeah.
With Oz.
Yeah. He was on fire.
It was you two really. That was our main men from what I can remember. We had Starboy J and that.
Warmski.
Dom Pires was playing as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we had we got told King Hass can't play. Yeah. For us that was like
A night
you, man.
before. A night
Yeah,
before.
like you man, that's
Yeah,
some like what is that,
Sour,
bro? That's
man.
some
It was
sour
sour.
stuff.
Sour.
So
Remember
I
Brad was the
spoke
player
to I
as well.
spoke to Kero 5 about it. I said, bro, like what's this I'm hearing that you man are telling goals about King Hass? And Kero 5 said, well, nah, what it is, Donny, I went and played for IFC. Then the manager said to him that you can't play two leagues
games.
below and at the front.
Yeah.
And then someone's then said, well, King Hass does.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe him.
So like,
Yeah.
If we
I
go
mean, what
into
do you want to
detail-
say?
if we go
Now,
into
what they
detail,
would
yeah.
say is that Hass was then told you have to choose. You play for Kings or for SC Dons.
Which you can't.
You can't do it to him,
But
bro.
Donny,
Yeah, yeah.
that's your
Let me just
question.
finish.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm on to I'm on a roll. We got told he can't play, basically, yeah. So we lost him. Oz got injured after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Their man had us 3-0.
Bro.
In my head, I was saying, these man are going to
It's their
violate.
chance. Yeah.
That's when I realised they weren't killers, bro.
Yep. Yep.
I'm saying it, Owen, B2R. That's when I realised you weren't killers. 3-0 SC Dons. And you don't smoke us.
No Oz. No Hass.
You should have
They were there for
violated
the
No
us.
nation.
Brad. No Brad.
No
That's your
Brad.
night. Red
That
panty
was your night. That
It's
was red panty night.
It's red
That's
panty
SC Dons in a Sainsbury's
Yes.
bag.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're the big dogs.
Who the fuck is
NASCAR
that
champions.
guy? Who is
Where's
that
your-
guy?
Yeah?
That's what you're doing to him.
And knowing that we was weak as well.
Yeah.
I've always been told,
Yeah.
when you see me playing as a team, if you realise that they're weak,
Yeah.
punish
Kill
them.
Punish
Kill
him.
him.
Put old
Kill
Yeller
him.
down, man.
If
Yeah.
we play
Put
B2R and there's
them
no
down.
KO5, there's no
Put them
Arch.
down.
I'm telling
Put
them,
them
them
down.
smoke them.
You know when you
Put
watch the
them down.
movies and
Yeah.
and you can shoot them where you have them.
Any,
The
yeah.
evil
Wait,
villain.
bro.
The
Anyway.
evil villain, you gotta
Bro.
do it.
Big up Dom Pires.
Gotta do it.
Big up Dom Pires. He
Yeah.
came on.
Yeah.
And we ended
Yeah.
the game well,
He fought
3-2.
well.
He fought
That's
well.
now 2-2 B2R, right? Because I keep seeing them say that they've been smoking us.
Yeah.
So it's 2-2.
Nah.
Now we played them in 5 Trafford.
Yeah.
Yeah? Again, doing what we always do, dominated the game,
The
bro.
whole game.
But
I
they
wanted
beat-
to play in
But
goal
they
that
beat
night.
us on penalties.
Yeah.
I wanted to play in goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
we had
know.
a game on a Saturday and
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
come back from our...
They
I
beat,
think-
they
I
beat
think-
us on penalties, which
Yeah.
made it 3-2
Yeah.
to B2R.
Which
And they
once-
got a
once
10k
again-
cash
To be honest
prize.
with you, I'm not even just saying this. Me personally, I would never, and I said it earlier,
Yeah, you
I
can't
would
play
never
a penalty.
classify as a penalty shootout as a win.
Because it's a lottery.
However, if they want to claim it, they can.
So I tell you the truth,
Yeah.
I would.
I hear it, bro, but I
So
wouldn't
a win's
say,
a win.
A win's a win.
A win's a win, but
No,
I wouldn't
you,
say I
you
beat
claim
you.
it. Yes.
I'll claim it.
Yes.
No, no,
yes.
no.
But,
Do
but
you know what?
deep
No,
down, you know.
stop. I get your point.
Deep
It's
down,
a
you
class
know.
thing. You know when you play tennis, yeah?
Yeah.
And you hit the net and the ball goes over, yeah?
Yeah, and you say sorry.
You do that,
Yeah.
you signal that to let somebody know that,
Yeah.
okay, I've won the point, but
I
I didn't.
apologise.
But
Thank you.
it's not
I
class.
didn't
But are
earn
you
it.
really
I didn't
sorry?
earn it correctly.
So-
Are you really sorry?
No,
Boys,
you're
a
not.
killer
You're
is a
not
killer.
deep in it. You're not deep in this. So the point he's making is,
It's luck.
we won the tournament, but we all understand that
Let me ask you something.
it's a roll of a
No,
dice.
Donny,
They
you
could
got-
go
you
both
also
ways.
Can I ask you
Thank
something?
you. The
If
context.
you, if you couldn't beat us, if I'm playing you at Fires and you know I'm better than you or whatever, and you know you can't beat me
You know
within
me,
the time limit,
I'll be. I'll
and now
win
listen,
wherever
if you know you can't beat me in the time limit,
Yeah.
but you say to yourself, if I get this guy into penalties, I'm going to beat him.
That's a
What are you going to
tactic.
do?
It's a strategy and it works.
And that's what they
I
do.
get that.
They went
But
1-0 up and sat back. We won one.
But can you brag about it?
Yes.
Me personally,
Cash-
me, Donny
cash
Jones,
prize.
I'll brag about it.
Do you know what? You know what my response is to that? Yeah.
I'm
might
being
even
real,
go out on
Has,
them.
and I know because I
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
saying
just
to you.
playing devil's advocate and I'm being honest
I get that.
because I hear what the man
No,
say.
I get that. Win is a win. Yeah.
I think-
get
yeah.
that. But there's a
Bro.
style in where you win.
Of course,
Yeah?
I agree.
There's a style
That's
in
not
where
our
you
style.
win. That's what I'm saying.
But them man, it's
And
their
that's my-
style.
and that's my
And
point.
I've seen that on the Fire circuit. Man, drag man into
Oh,
penalties, bro.
But I think-
let's cut the BS, yeah? Let's put it this way. You put the name SC Dons next to anything, it's red panty night.
Yeah.
It's a night for celebration.
Advantage.
Go and check YouTube.
Yeah.
Type in SC Dons on anybody's channel and see where we are on there.
Yeah.
Go and visit go to an away game, even if it's on an 11-a-side circuit. Guess who's their highest attendance? Even at this stage.
AC
Go and check, do your research. Why do you think people try and put out the content before us? They want it.
Yeah.
They want to gain the advantage. Why do people try and copy the Don's formula? Why?
Well,
Why
listen,
are people
It's
at
the
Bexley
winning
Heath?
formula.
Exactly, but listen,
Why?
but I don't hate them for that. I think that's
I'm not
great from them.
complaining.
I think
But
that's a
I'm saying-
hustler's.
I'm
I think
saying-
they
I'm
got
saying
the
don't hide.
mentality of a
I'm
hustler
saying don't hide,
because
bro.
they're saying, you know what, I want a bit of that.
I'm following the money.
And this is what I'm trying to say.
I'm
the
following
Dons,
the working blueprint.
SC Dons, we could be big time and hide from everybody. We don't. We put ourselves in the belly of the beast.
Yeah.
We go into the community and play
Yeah.
against these teams.
Yep.
Yeah, but SC Dons being SC Dons, we don't make friends with nobody. But they're good teams, bro.
No.
It's 3-2 to B2R and there's one draw,
Yeah.
which we should have beaten them.
We should have won.
Should've been
Everyone
them.
knows who watched that game.
Yeah, yeah.
And when
Yeah.
it comes out, we'll know who would have won.
Yeah.
But I think
To be fair, I think this DONCAST is going to come out after that.
in a
So
nutshell,
you'll be able
I
to see.
reckon, out of respect to this day, it's DUA.
I agree.
Yeah, yeah.
But currently, probably we're having the most back and forth with B2R. They're in our league.
Back to
No,
roots.
right now, the
Yeah.
current rivalry is B2R.
Yeah, yeah.
Obviously, in
And-
terms
and-
of
and like I said, we're not-
content,
we're not
in
really
terms of
in it.
energy, and I love it.
So the reason why I love it, is
I love it
because
too, bro.
It's the same thing that happened with DUA, where you look at the sideline and you can see that
Yeah.
you're on the pitch now, and I
don't-
get it.
you
It's
don't
like being in
notice.
punters row for you, like where you almost know what it feels like. Us watching it, and we're watching you playing these high intense games. You look at the sideline, you go, everyone knows how big this game is.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone knows how.
That was a
we're
high pressure
bragging
game
about
the other
it.
day.
Shall I be honest with
It
you?
was. It
I
felt like
love
chess.
Frankie to bits, and we'll talk about it. I know we ain't got time, but I think he let us down there, G.
I blame you, and I blame Mons, and I blame
Listen,
Frankie.
we could-
It's
we
a-
could-
I think there's a chain. I
Listen,
think it doesn't go down as
It
one
will
person.
get played back on camera, but listen, I love Frankie to bits, and I think he's been a good keeper for us for years.
Amazing keeper.
He's going to
But
be one of the best.
however,
keepers
when
ever.
it comes down
he's
to
a
it-
fives legend.
When it comes down to it, we're 2 minutes to go. We've just worked it back to the goalkeeper. He's just picked up the ball, and it's all happened within a second, and it's a straight where he's like, okay, that Kurt's gonna block it. Cool. I got 6, 5. I'll go back to Oz. Oz can do it to Mons, and that's where there's
it's
small
development.
margins where the high quality keepers know, wait, that's not on. Let me just chill for a second because
That's XP.
yeah,
That's XP.
and it's like
That's exactly what it
I
is.
get what you're saying.
That's
Oz,
XP.
you should have told him,
Yeah.
but G, I said it to G, and I was like, bro, it happens so fast.
Do you know what the other side to it is? Where I look at it, and I agree with you, it's a keeping error, but I also look at it and I go, look at the level of competition that young man has played in already under the age of 22,
Yeah.
under 23.
Big respect to Frankie,
He,
bro.
he's
Yeah,
by the time he's 26, you're looking
There
at
you
one
go.
of the most experienced keepers
Thank
at
you.
this age
He's
group.
going to have so much XP.
You know,
Shout out to Frankie as well, though.
And
Yeah, man.
don't get me wrong, I'm part of the goalkeepers union, so I'll always
No,
protect
for
my
sure, bro.
goalies.
I
but
respect
100%. You know what I mean?
I look at it and I agree. It's a keeping error.
He's been there
but it's
4 years, bro.
But he's been
Yeah.
unbelievable.
He's unbelievable.
Big
man.
respect
That's
to
what I'm
Frankie,
saying to you.
man.
And he's there every week. You know, you always
Most
go-
people pull out, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
sure.
He
I
was
respect
there.
Frankie, but
He
that's why-
could easily
if he
could
wasn't
easily
playing
not turn
on,
up.
sorry, if he weren't playing on Saturday, he would be at every major tournament that we would have played at.
Yeah.
But that's why another thing I was just gonna say about when we were talking about the rivalries. That's where DUA let themselves down, and that's why I say the same when I say if B2R left, that would have been some dumb move from them. Yeah,
Yeah.
DUA, and that's why, again, I'm bigging up the Dons because we've had bad seasons at Bexley Heath, and we're there every week. We show up consistently. We show everything. DUA, they had a bad season and they cut.
They cut.
It's like,
Yeah.
bro, you shouldn't be doing that. So listen, big up B2R, Warmski, R2J, and
SBA.
SBA as well.
Yeah.
Like for
Warmski, yeah.
we
Big
got
up
the best
Warmski.
division, gentlemen, and it
Yeah,
wouldn't
man.
be without you guys. So big up all you teams. Let's keep going at it though, man.
That's
Let's
it.
stop doing the whole friendly thing. Let's keep the rivalries. I love the rivalries. On the current 5 scene, what player would you take
From the other teams
from the whole circuit? Yeah,
Anyone.
that don't play for the Dons.
that doesn't play for the Dons. Who would you take?
You've got the big budget anyway.
You got the big budget.
You could go for anyone.
But who would you take if you had an option?
I've got to pick one, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I got to think, bro.
You know me, man. You know, I've always wanted to play that I can't have. So in this scenario, it's King Hass.
No, but King Hass is. I'm not gonna.
I didn't even
think-
think about him. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't think about him.
Because
Full
King Hass,
time,
he
though.
plays
In
for us here
terms
and there.
of full time, if I could have
Yeah, of
King
course.
Hass
And we would all say
week,
that.
Yeah, everyone.
Every
yeah.
week.
He's
But the reason I'm
the Mbappe right now.
The reason I'm not gonna
He's
count King
He's
Hass.
my Mbappe.
The reason I'm not
in
going
my
to count
Madrid
King
team
Hass is
right now.
because I know like he will play for us in certain situations.
Yeah,
So
I didn't even think
I'd
about
count
him.
him as a Dons player. I know he's Kings, but it's the same as Toby Kolkar.
We're already saved.
Their man are already like their man are there.
Then
They will play when they
given
can.
the young squad I've got and what I'd really young player that I really like and I've always liked is Enoch.
Oh, Enoch.
So I'll always
Good
have a look.
shout.
I would love to have Enoch. With
See
that
what I mean by the
current
sport, the
team.
SD sporting director.
You know, I've
You
got
know-
it for the
remember,
future.
you know what
I've
his saying is? Remember what's he saying? Invest in the future.
There you go.
You're
He's
really-
always
Imagine
bringing
that.
in the young
Brad,
talent. That's a good one. I didn't
Imagine
think
Brad,
about
Enoch, Risky.
that. I like
Mo.
Enoch, you know.
Imagine
That's
how
a new shape Kings.
that's a new
That's
shape.
that, you know, that just non-stop runners.
Yeah,
Because Risky's
so much
doing
balance,
madness
so
right now
much
as well.
work.
You know who I'd bring? And we spoke about this. Is that Stars League centre back? I think his name's Omar.
Oh, Umar scored against us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good
I
still.
would bring him at the back
Yeah, he's
because
good.
I feel like for us personally, I can do that role, but like I think, to be fair, there's a lot, man. Even AJ.
There's a lot.
That's
yeah,
what
AJ.
I was just about to say.
really
I'd bring
like
AJ.
AJ.
I'd
I
bring
really
AJ.
like
Who's
AJ.
that guy from? Is it Slough Town? The one is kind of small, kind of.
The
or is it
Ronaldo
Ice-
lookalike.
No, yeah, no. Or is it? You know, when we played him in the Wild Hydrate. I think he might be the guy for Stars. He played at the back, and he's kind of like.
Jamie Leggett.
That's Umar. That's
Umar.
Umar. That's
Umar.
Umar.
Umar
With
scored.
the blue boots, the one
That's
that
the
scored.
one.
The one that scored in the
Umar, the one
final.
that's got top
He's-
corner.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah,
bro.
good player,
You
man.
see him,
Good
man.
guy as
He
well.
Base
understands the
Really
tempo
good
of a
guy,
football
yeah.
match.
Thank you.
And he's effective, bro.
Yes.
But
So
it's-
who are you lot saying? You sticking with Enoch?
Of the moment, obviously, you know me.
You
know who I'll go with?
Young boys.
man.
Yeah.
Young
If I was
South
to
boys,
finalize
man. That's my
answer,
DNA
I'd
right
probably
now.
say AJ.
But if I, yeah,
I'd go AJ. But like Enoch, because the reason why the reason I'm not going to mention Enoch because I feel like he's a youth player that we can get
yeah,
somehow.
I would
I
love
think
to.
Enoch is
You're
gonna come.
talking like he's Ganacho.
I think
He
Enoch.
is.
I
Enoch's
think
Garnacho,
Enoch.
bro.
Enoch is gonna come.
Maino. It's Maino.
Enoch. Well, I'd love to see Enoch.
But it's
play.
timing.
Yeah,
of
he's
course.
doing his thing with Wormski, and you got to respect
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
innit?
no, 100%. Like I said
You know
to
what I
you,
mean?
like I said, it's always those plays that you can't have.
Yeah.
You know, but big up AJ. AJ will be a great. I think would be.
He'd be the
if he was-
perfect fit.
He'll be the perfect fit right now in the current squad that I've got. AJ is one of the players that I would love to add in order to strengthen that.
And do you know what the thing
Because
about
he
him
plays
is?
last
He's a
man.
leader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. He's experienced. He can play at the back. He likes to control the tempo of the game.
And he's a
So,
well-mannered
yeah.
human being as well.
Guys, I'm against the clock. Yeah, we're probably in the 95th minute. Like, you know, we've added
95th
4 minutes
minute,
added time.
we're
It's like the
nicking time
95th.
right
thing is,
now.
we've got so much to talk
That is
about.
loads. So you know what?
Yeah.
There might will be another one where we can go into a bit more time. Just to finish, we're gonna finalize on the final question. It's a simple yes or no. Is Dom Pires back?
Yes, he is.
Did Dom get released or did
Yeah.
Dom leave?
No,
Dom
what,
left.
What it was,
Yeah.
yeah. Gee, it goes back to our hydrate, and it goes back to the 11th with Kingy in charge. He had a groin injury, and I
Yeah,
spoke to Donny about it.
he never fully
And
recovered.
He was injured, bro,
Mm.
and he didn't play in the Wild Hydrate. And when he come back, I think he come back too prematurely, where he was struggling to play, and he's come back and he's trying to get into the team. And I'll be real with you, like with the SC Dons Kings, it's a different type of football. I'm not at in Dom, but it's not the usual 5 circuit. It's a different type of football. Where it's like players are just going up and down, and Dom
He didn't fit
Dom
that system.
found a way
potentially.
where the Bexley Heath, he wasn't playing well. He wasn't starting. And it's like when he was playing, he was struggling. And I spoke to him about it. And his time was coming. And then we had that big meeting. And then obviously everyone knows what happened. And we stand by loyalty. But I'll say it now on camera and you can quote this. Dom will come back to beat B2R last game of the season.
We've got time for comments corner. So Geek has pulled out a few comments from some episodes. I'm gonna read through them, and we're gonna maybe have a chat about them.
SC Don's Comments Corner.
It comes from the episode Blonde Brad explodes on
Oh,
R2J from behind,
I need to.
and it's from A. Don't worry, best fives team Don's ever had some quality ballers at fives as well. What do you lot think about this? This is from
Go
the
on,
latest
Has.
episode.
No, he's up there. He's up there. Obviously,
I think it's got the most potential.
he's got a lot of potential, and he's entertaining.
Very
This
entertaining.
current side is entertaining. You know, they almost don't know how to defend.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that makes
yeah,
it
yeah,
that
yeah,
makes
yeah.
it
How
more
long can we
fun.
rely
I
on
see what you
Fitz?
mean.
You know what I mean? And it makes it so fun to watch. So
You heard my question. How long can we rely on Fitz? The Donny Blinder.
Fitz is in, bro. Like,
Yeah.
listen,
Fitz-
Fitz comes from Birmingham,
I
so
mean,
he can't
Fitz is an amazing.
he can't
man.
commit properly to Bexley, but he does jobs in London
Yeah.
on weekends, so he stays down on a Sunday. He
The
said to
door's
me, Donny,
always
like,
open for Fitz.
Can't keep walking.
he said,
to
I
that
want
park.
to validate myself as a Dons player,
Yeah, man.
and I think I can do that by winning Bexley Heath.
Yeah,
So I,
shout out to
he
Fitz,
feels
bro.
that, you know,
Fitz-
if he wins Bexley Heath with us, then he should be questioned like I'm a Don.
Yeah.
And he's just listen, he does play for
No,
Stars.
I've got
but-
big love and respect.
and I got
for
love for
Fitz.
Fitzy,
Any-
so
any
big
day
up.
of the week.
He's been incredible, and he's there every week. And
Yeah.
the
he's
Donny
well-
Blinder, he's a Don, bro.
No,
he's a
man,
Don.
he's
I
got a
promise
heart.
you.
He's got a
But he's
Don-
got a good
he's got
heart
a
and he's
Don
got
DNA,
loyalty
man. He's got a
to
Don
Stars
DNA.
as well.
Facts.
Next comment comes from Civil War. SC Dons vs Kings. What a game, by the way, that was.
What What a
Mad
game.
game.
Man just
That
went
was-
at it.
season.
that
No
was-
defending,
yeah.
just got at it.
Goal of the game of the season so far.
South
This is,
London.
this is from a who or a ho. I don't want to.
How do you say
Yeah,
H?
a who F3S. If the Dons want to win, you have to give Risky and Brad maximum minutes. Them two are the core of this 5 team. Brad's really Risky's really. Brad's
Risky
been
and Brad
incredible.
played very well
I'll-
together.
I'll
Brad's
say
been
this now,
incredible.
yeah.
I was about to say
Yeah.
Risky's really stepped up. Brad's
Yeah.
been outstanding.
Oh,
I think Brad.
Brad's been
yeah,
player of the season.
I think
Yeah.
Brad, he's an amazing player that should be playing, arguably professional.
Yeah.
If we're
Yeah.
being honest.
Yeah, I agree.
And one player I like is Risky, and I think them two together.
Them two together. Are
Shout
sick.
out to Risky because
No, Risky.
he's
Risky's a baller.
he's growing up where I grew up.
Baller.
And then when I look at him, I look at myself a little bit sometimes where he's young, he's hungry,
Both footed.
He's got
he,
a
he
hunger,
gets the
man.
ball, he runs at his man, and it's exciting, man.
Brad's the best for young talent I've
Yeah.
ever seen in my
But
life.
Brad is
Ever,
different
ever.
level, man.
He's
Yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest. Like I've
He just
seen.
levels
But
above
I think we've
most
become
people.
used to it now.
No,
where he
but
does things
I
where it's
don't.
just like,
Do you know
I'm
why?
used to it.
There's time
Do
for
you
you
know-
to
do you know-
see.
So now exciting is to
Brad's
watch.
Yeah.
temperament is what makes you not realize how good he is. Because
Yeah.
if Brad said, "Yeah, I'm that good," you'd probably not like him. He's
Yeah.
so humble in the fact that he's that good.
Honestly.
But the
Good
speed,
kid, man,
it's the
good kid.
speed that he thinks at.
force,
I'm not,
bro, it's
I
ridiculous.
don't understand. Like, all
For
right,
a guy that's so slow,
listen,
normal day.
YouTube. I know he's slow, but listen, mentally, somewhere, something's not right. It's like,
I love Brad, man.
something's in
That's
there.
my boy,
But
man. I
my
love
point I'm
Brad.
making is, like, this generation of footballers almost watch something and they do it. Like, I watch Brad play, yeah, and he literally. If that saying is I'm on the edge of my seat watching a
Yeah.
football match,
Brad.
I
Brad
watch
is
him
the- he's
and
the-
I go,
Wow.
I literally every time he plays, and I tell him because when you get to a certain age, you start to appreciate who are really good footballers and who aren't. Like you start
Yeah.
realizing
No, it's
who
true.
does all the
There's
talk.
some
And
players you
there's
don't
the-
want on the ball.
I will,
Yeah.
when I finish my career eventually, I will look back and I will say, Brad is one of the best talents I've
I've
ever
seen.
seen.
No.
Brad is like a George Best.
You know who I
yeah.
put up
Yeah.
with though?
Because
He's so
do you know
special.
I say George Best. He's so old school, and everyone will know about George Best. He's a player that is so entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
I told you the other day when I first came across Brad when Mitchell said, "Hey, have you seen this kid playing for R2J?" And I watched him flick the ball over Brad's head from UTR and do press ups on the floor when he got fouled.
And he
I
chipped
said-
his
and I
man.
found myself wanting to watch the episodes to watch what he does.
Yeah.
He genuinely is so exciting to watch.
Yeah.
And I feel so whenever he's playing and we're playing, I feel so happy because I know he will violate somebody.
Somebody.
It could be anybody. He doesn't care, bro.
Yeah.
Summer's coming up, man.
That's what
Come
I'm
see
saying.
us.
Come
Anybody,
see
innit?
us, man.
And we're saying it now, we're not entering
Anybody.
tournaments.
Yeah, we're not
Summer,
doing the tournaments, man.
Nationals.
We're doing nationals. That's
You'll
it.
see us. You'll
Yeah,
see
we're doing
us.
nationals.
And
So
you'll know
national
it's
tournaments,
us.
you'll see
And
us.
you
That's
will
Ladbrokes
know
and
it's us.
whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
We ain't doing no more other tournaments.
Ladbrokes will probably beat SC Dons.
But we're
Kings.
on doing games.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
exhibitions.
travel.
exhibition games and that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
50-minute
even,
games.
Yeah, like even big up stars because they hit
Yeah,
us up like
yeah,
look, they
yeah.
want to.
We're going to land that up.
We'll
Yeah.
We'll land that up. We'll
Yeah,
play
yeah,
stars in a
absolutely.
50-minute game.
Before you end as well, big up Oz on his international call up.
I said
yeah.
it, bro.
Dom,
Well done.
Hey.
Good luck
Dom,
tomorrow, man.
international call up.
Good luck
KO5,
Yeah,
for-
man.
former
Yeah.
Don,
Well done.
It-
international call up,
Yeah.
and already seasoned and
Donny Blander.
Musa.
Donny Blinder, Fitz.
Musa.
They've done the
These are all
Santa
people that have
Cup,
rolled
Even
the shirt,
Zeus, bro.
man. Zeus as
Zeus.
well,
He's
bro.
played for the Dons before.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's funny because this is what happens, yeah. I try to, you know me and you, bro.
Ah.
We always try to maintain rivalries. I don't like to get too close to people.
Friendly, yeah.
Because now I'm bigging up 6-7 man, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
you're
they're all-
doing
they're all
it.
part of
It's
the
out of
journey,
respect.
man.
Like, I spoke to
Yeah,
KO5
man.
the other day, and you know what?
It's growth.
He was incredible against us.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
I
was
can't
he's
lie,
probably their
boys.
best player.
He is.
He was
is.
incredible.
but he's
He was their
KO5.
best player.
I messaged him. I said, "Bro, you was
He's a talented-
excellent,
talented player, man.
And like, even with him or whatever, and like, the rivalry, it needs to stay there. George made a valid point to me one time. So I even see it. I know we're talking about fives, but I see it on the non-league scene a lot. Teams play teams and then they lose. Congratulations to them. Well done today. Wish them all the best for their season. Bro, when do you ever see Man United big up Arsenal or Man City or another
It
team?
won't happen.
Yeah,
You don't
won't
do
happen.
that, bro.
No, no.
So you will never see us go out and big you up for
Yeah.
beating us. No way.
Yeah, no chance.
It's love
hard,
behind
isn't
the scenes, but bro, we go to
Yeah,
war.
yeah. There you go.
Come see us.
There you go.
Anybody on the five scene.
100%.
Any
Come
day,
and see
any
us.
week, man.
All of you can get smoked. Smoke for everybody. I said it. SC Dons are the best team on the five circuit right now.
Don't make me kiss my teeth,
100%.
man.
Yeah.
National champions. When you see Oz, I was about to say when you see Oz, say King. Yeah. When you see Oz, bro, say Luftata. That means warrior. Baby.
Luftata.
Or say Guerrero. That means warrior in Portuguese.
Come on.
Yeah.
man.
When you see Haas, fucking tilt your hat.
Come on.
Tilt your hat, bro.
Go and
You know what I'm
get your
saying?
car
SC
washed in
Dons
the
will come for
process.
everyone, man, and then go get your car washed. But look, this was for us to update you guys at home and try and, I know you might feel as though we've touched on a lot of topics but not really gone too deep into them. But listen, at least we've touched on a few things. Let us know in the comments if you think we need to do a part 2 in this particular concept. I'm sure there will be one anyway, but I am going to sign out because we've run over time. A massive shout out again to Titans Podcast Studios.
Thank you.
In Bromley, South London. Hit them up. The setup is fantastic. They got all the camera equipment. It's perfect. I can't ask for any more. So hit them up. Let them know the Don sent you, and you should be getting your discount. As always, big up Maxi Nutrition, powering the DONCAST. They're the reason we're consistent with these DONCASTs. Big up all our sponsors. And look, we got again, man. Big game Monday, big game Wednesday, next Wednesday.
Big game Saturday.
Big game Saturday. If this is coming out next Friday, then we've
More
got,
editing to go.
I don't know who we got. I don't know what time it is, what date that is. But yeah, we sign out, man. Can't keep doing this, Donny.